stories. Real talk, from health and wellness to career and relationship, we explore it all. Meet your host, the Radio Gem, and other women on Women Corner. Every Wednesday, 8 to 9 p.m., where sisterhood meets support. It promises to elevate your mind, and most importantly, it's gonna be fun. Follow us on our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, all at Radio Afinju. Keep a date with us on Women Corner every Wednesday, 8 to 9 p.m.
on Radio Afinju.
Where secrets are revealed and desires are uncovered. Do you have a secret? A truth you have been afraid to reveal?
Welcome to Whispers in the Dark.
Come with me. I am Honeydrops.
And I am Classic.
On Confession Night, every Monday, 9:15 to 10 p.m. This is a place where real people share their deepest, darkest secrets.
Are you also ready to ignite the spark in your love life?
Every Wednesday, 9:15 to 10 p.m. on Bedroom Bliss, it's a moment to explore the heart of intimacy, passion, and connection. We also delve into topics like desire, pleasure, and vulnerability, and help you create a more fulfilling and satisfying love life.
And relieve the excitement of first date debrief every Friday, 9:15 to 10 p.m., where we dive into the high and lows of new love.
From the shadows to the spotlight, let's explore the human experience in all its complexity. Stay glued to Whispers in the Dark on Radio Afinju for a journey that will leave you breathless. Tonight, I break the silence and share my deepest secret. In confession, I find my peace and a chance to heal. In the depth of our heart, secret resides. We will unveil them and let our truths abide. We will confess our deepest secrets and let our hearts be free. Welcome you to another episode of Confession Night on Radio Afinju, where we confess our sins, what actually makes our heart heavy. Yes, we are here again to have a good moment. And you know, this is where we create safe space for everybody. We don't judge. We will only make you feel welcomed, make you have the free spirit to free your heart. And you know, I still remain spicy Honeydrops on the confession night. And trust me, you know, every confession night, if I'm here, I'll definitely have my partner with me. I have, let's him mention his name.
A wonderful evening to you wherever you're listening and watching Radio Afinju. It's another edition and special episode of Confession. This is a space where we allow you on board in your heart. What joy does it give you to go to bed with your heart heavy? This is a safe space for you to onboard in your heart. Feel free and let go all the burden. We don't
Yes.
judge,
Not at all.
we give you advice where you needed it.
Yeah, as he said, this is where we help you on board in your heart. And you would wonder, how do I onboard in my heart?
Hmm.
How do I let spicy and classic know about what makes my heart heavy? Just click on the anonymous link on the caption on your screen, click it, and then pour out.
Yes.
Pour it out. I actually don't mind if I keep having part one, part two, but as long as you are free.
As long as your heart is free, your heart is not heavy. A heavy heart holds a lot. But when you onboard in your heart, you let go what is heavy. You have a good night's sleep. You have peace of mind, and you have your heart rested.
And trust me, you don't want to go to bed with the same heavy heart. Once you send it to us, we read it. If it's advice, I trust my audience. You're definitely going to put one or two things out for you. And you don't want to miss out on all of this. Follow us on our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, all at Radio Afinju. Or you can check us out on Zeno FM at Radio Afinju, REDIO Afinju. Before we get down to the business of the day, let me take a minute to appreciate everyone who sent their messages tonight.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it for pointing out, for
point out
opening
your mind.
up.
One thing about the confession night is not only about you onboarding your heart or letting go what you feel is very heavy. It's a space where we give you advice where
Definitely.
it's needed and where our audience can also contribute in one way or the other.
To you by Radio Afinju.
Welcome back. Yes, you're here with us on Confession Night on Radio Afinju, where we let you free of whatever burdens your mind. So, Classic,
I'm with you.
are you ready
I'm
to
very,
share?
very ready.
You know, it's possible for you to share
Well,
if you
it's-
want to say it. with that.
well. You're right. It's I can actually share my own darkest, deepest secrets.
So let's start with this story we got here. I facilitated how my roommate met his babe and even assisted in wooing the babe. But I got jealous of the relationship and set the babe up and F the hell out of her. My conscience has been worrying me since then, even though no one knows about it. When you know you had feelings for her, I mean, you should have just gone for her.
You know, let me just say this. You know, from what you have said, actually, this is very possible.
Very.
Very. I won't lie to you. Very possible. In fact, you might be the one to facilitate everything. You might be the one to talk to her. You might be. Yes, let me just put myself in a shoe. I might be the one to facilitate the whole relationship. I might even be the one to talk to the lady like my friend loves you and the rest like that. But at the end of the day, I see that the relationship is going fine. I can feel like, wow, I ought to be the one to be dating this lady. But at the end of and the bottom of everything, I'll just think to myself, what I'm doing presently, is it really what I ought to do? And don't forget the fact that the F is there already. Is this something I can really forgive myself? Do you understand? And this kind of thing it happens it happens between friends. In friendship, it happens, and this kind of thing can really ruin so many relationships when it comes to friendship. Now, though you've come out to say your mind about this thing, but I just want to tell you, you yourself just sit down. That what you've done, the 5 minutes enjoyment or the 10 minutes enjoyment that you've actually enjoyed, can that really satisfy your desire? It might satisfy at that moment, but can that satisfy your desire for the whole moment, for the whole time? And again, your conscience. Will your conscience allow you rest even when you are with this same like this same people? If you're sitting down and you're seeing them together, will your conscience really be okay for you to sit together with them? And in the first place, you knew you actually did this thing for your friend. Even the Yoruba will say, "Bi kiniko ba shikiniko, alari no ayeba." You understand? Like, after all those things, the next thing for you to do is just part way, just go, not leaving them. But as of that relationship and stuff, you give her the respect for the fact that she's dating your friend. I'm not judging you. It can happen. But the first thing you need to do now is go to your friend, tell him what happened, and apologize. And again, do not, I repeat, do not let that happen again.
Well, thank you for that. That was long and deep. But yes, I would agree with Classic on this one.
That's it.
Yeah, because, I mean, at the end of the day, you already F up.
Yes. Big time. Big
And
time.
just be a man. Tell your friend, or you actually, even if it's going to cost you the friendship, free your heart. But yes, I understand there are some secrets that are meant to just die with you. But this is about your friend's friendship, relationship with another babe.
The funniest part is that if this kind of relationship should continue like you had it in the first time, you are going to make an attempt to have it the second time and even the third time. And even when they are married, you are going to try the same thing. Now, the reason being, you do not free your mind with your friend. Even though your friend is going to hit you for the truth, you just have to say it. Okay,
Yes.
my friend, this is what happened. In fact, it was a mistake. I did everything at the end of the day. I regretted doing it. I am very sorry. Apologize to your friend, then you move on. Then with that, you free your mind, number one. And number two, you know that this kind of thing can never happen again.
Yeah. Story. So this one I read. I'm tired of everything. My business is not moving well. I have not eaten since morning. And I don't have any hope on how to eat and take care of my 2 kids, even when they break tomorrow. Hey, the economy is quite tough.
I had to bow down my head. to the mic.
I'm really, because this actually breaks me down. Because if you as the mother have not eaten, it's still quite okay. But you can't watch your children starve.
Eat.
You can't.
Number two.
I think. Wait, let me say something. I think you don't have to focus on just one trade, one business.
Absolutely.
At this
I was even going to say that the third point.
At this time, you need to have like 2-3 sources of income. So if one is not going well, the other will at least carry you and the family up.
And let me just bring this up on Honeydrops. Thinking about having another business to right now. A particular business is not moving forward. And remember the fact that she said to even feed her kids is a problem. Now that kind of person cannot advise that kind of person to go into another business.
That's why we have Karakata on Radio Afenju.
Yes.
They can actually seek out for help advice, how
That's
to
just
boom
it.
up your um your business ideas, your
And
business again.
financial assistance.
Adedayo Oderino does that for people. Like financially, they help small businesses, and he also help people who have breakdowns on their finances, business wise, and
Absolutely.
everything. So I think the best way for this anonymous messenger is just simply get locked with Adedayo Oderino on Karakata. You would definitely get the right
Yeah.
way to help
But
your
we just want to tell
business.
you that no matter what you're going through right now, just remember you're not the only person going through it. Remember
Definitely.
that you can win. And please, suicide is not an option. No
Mm-hmm.
matter what is happening right now, remember you will win.
Definitely. Ah, I'm I'm so I don't know, I'm so lifted that I don't know, I'm sort of like, as I'm reading the message, I'm getting calmed. But yes, people have that courage to write all of this.
You know,
And I really appreciate
you
them.
know, Honeydrops. That's the reason why we say that at first that this place, like this particular program, is a safe space because a lot of people, sometimes people now chat with AI to just express their mind. You understand? Because they find it very difficult to say it out, and that's the reason why we say here on Confession Night is just the best spot for you to open your heart because in the first place your name won't be included and we won't even know who sent the message. But you sharing it out, we'll just talk on it, we'll give advice if it's needed. So it's a safe
And you
space.
joining the live, you don't just want to keep watching. You
That's
also
it.
want to like drop your opinions. Your opinions can go
A long
a
way.
long way. So right about now we'll go on a pretty short break.
All right.
When we come back, we'll continue with the story.
Don't go anywhere. Welcome back on Confection Night on Radio Afinju. This is a safe space for you to unburden your heart, a moment for you to split out whatever is bothering your mind before you go to bed, before you go anywhere, before you go to that job interview, before you do anything. Unburden your heart, free them. Let us know where exactly we can come in. And like we said earlier, we can give advice, and our amazing viewers and listeners can also give advice on whatever you think is bothering your heart. Because a heavy heart, I don't want to put that word, but don't make your heart too heavy because it's really going to affect so many things about you. And that is why I think you confession night is here.
Yes, that's why we have to whisper everything for you here in the dark.
Yeah.
So to move on, we just have about like roughly 11 minutes before we go. That's how time runs.
In fact, I was actually thinking,
We don't have all day. We just have
now we have so many
roughly,
confessions this
yeah.
night.
So let's see if we can take one or two before we go.
Yeah.
So this one reads, I am doomed.
Hmm.
I broke up with my ex
Okay.
a few weeks ago, only for me to find out that I'm pregnant for him. I did the test after the breakup, and I'm sure it is. I don't know how to tell him about it. It shouldn't be difficult. I mean, you both had the fun time. You both enjoyed it. You both made love. So you should calculate it. Oh yeah, this child belongs to me. And yes, like I say, I like men who own up to their responsibilities. who does not fear.
Hmm.
So who, if at the end of the day there is no need to argue it, no matter what way you you ended the relationship with the guy, this should not stop you from telling him that you're pregnant of his child. Let's communicate.
Communication.
Even if he wants to, I know guys, I know how men, men, I would not say men like classic men, actually they would want to like change the whole thing, turn it to another energy, start raising curses, start saying she's a cheat, start accusing her of different things. Stand your ground. Tell him
This is what
you are
happened.
going to father this child,
Hmm.
and help him calculate, help him, because sometimes you might have lack of retentive memory, the guy. Help him, help
The
him
last time-
remember
The last time you had
the
it.
last time you
You-
both made love, and then give him so many reasons for him not to give excuses. He's not the father.
Well, I'm coming from a different angle anyway to this story.
Good.
The first thing I would love to ask this person that sent this anonymous is why in the first place are you scared to tell your man that you're pregnant, even though you guys have broke up? But
You don't know
realize that-
what way they broke up.
Mm.
Probably they broke up with curses, with, there's some relationship like that. Once they end, they don't want to talk to each other again.
But this is a very critical moment for the pregnant lady. Let me just put myself in her shoe and realize the fact that I'm pregnant as a woman for someone we just broke up maybe some couple of weeks ago or few months ago, and I discovered the fact that I'm pregnant. You understand? Now the first thing I would do is contact him or send him a message like this is what is happening, and then show him evidence. This is not a matter of I am pregnant, I did TP or PT, you understand? Go to a place where you can maybe conduct a scan or a test where they will give you like a breakdown of what is happening. You send it to him, the PDF, you send everything to him. Now it depends on how you guys separated. Like you said, it depends. If you just okay, I understand, okay, let's just go separate ways, or you do whatever before you go separate ways, it differs. Then immediately you send the something to him, you wait for his own reply. And if he does not give you the tangible reply you wanted, and you're very close to maybe his friend, you can just send that to them. Like, this is what is happening. I left him last week, and this is what I've been experiencing for like past 4 days, and I went for scan, and this is what happened. You understand? Then they'll be able to reach out to him. Now it depends on.
We definitely read it out, and then yes, the person picks whatever they want to pick from the advice, because she has the right to agree or disagree with whatever we put. We are just here to give opinions, and it's just left to her to pick it out. Let's take the last story before we go tonight.
All right.
I don't know why I keep giving signs whenever I want to read these next stories, because I know it's always something very heavy. So I read this story. It says, I'm in love with this guy. The relationship could lead to marriage, but I notice that he is on every girl's page on IG. And he goes by liking almost every girl's picture. I have told him about it, but he seems not to see any.
No.
Answer the question.
Let me just be in the position of the lady. Let me put myself in the position of the lady right now. That is not a reason, or that is not a tangible reason for you to leave him. And ask me why. Why? The reason is that if even the Yoruba will say something, they say, and anytime banoja la manwo oja. You understand? You are dealing with this person, and him going online and looking at the pages of this ladies, liking the pictures. I do not see. For me as a lady, I would just say that there's nothing bad in it, and it does not call for any tangible reason for me to leave him, because it's just for me like going through my Facebook now and just liking videos. That's just the same thing, because those girls will not come from there and come to his house. So I'll just keep calm and tell him the second time. Tell him again. There's this particular adage, I've forgotten how it is, but it's just like you blend the person you love to your own tastes. You understand?
You're shipping them.
Yes, you reshape them. You can he has been doing that for a very long time, even before when you guys were dating or courting. You understand? But it's not for you to now say that because he's doing this kind of thing, then I will now leave him. I'll go to him and ask him, Bolaji, Papa, I don't like this thing now. Please stop it.
Yeah.
You collect it with love. You understand? Not that we just say that I'm not doing it again. I'll leave you. No, that's not how to correct someone. You correct someone through different means. Some through the harsh way, some through the love way. Even the Yoruba say, "Oh, tea and coffee no more, no lot of famora." You understand? So that's how the thing is. So
But
for me,
I would probably, I'm the one saying it on the other way around as a bad thing for the guy. Do you understand? Me going on Instagram as the guy, liking pictures, is just me appreciating other women. And liking does not mean I love them. I mean, as my babe, I love you, but I like them.
just communication.
Yes.
You don't. You open up. You talk. When you want to
Yes,
talk.
I don't know why. If you don't pour out your mind, if you don't tell
Who
your
will do it for
partner,
you?
you will just keep suffering.
That's just it.
You are the one suffering for this. You are the one in pain. You are the one in need of change. Own up today. It won't cure. It will only help.
That's just it.
Sometimes it might cost a lot when you pour out your mind, but at least you know that it's settled.
That's the reason why.
There is no law that says you both should not have issues. Fight and make up.
Yes.
That's what makes the bond really,
Even
really
more
good.
Stronger. Yes. That's just it.
Classic.
Wow.
I think the time is telling us we have done enough.
All right. To everyone who has sent their confession tonight, we appreciate you for trusting the platform and sending in your anonymous messages. Though we might have said our own, but we come to conclusion that no matter what you're going through, and no matter what you're thinking right now, we put you at the center to think from your own end also and do the needful.
Before we go, let me quickly rush up on some few messages I got on. If you're here to support me, support myself and Classic, drop your advice on the comment section. And also, okay, I guess this is the question. It says, your crush is...
I think that message is for you anyway.
I don't know. And then another one says, single? Well... Are you single?
No, you're asking you, not me anyway.
Thank you guys for joining us through this beautiful journey on the confession world.
Absolutely.
So tonight we have shared our secrets, our fears, and our dreams. We have connected on different ways and different level, and we have discovered that you are not the only one facing all of this.
Absolutely.
So for you not to miss out on free times to free your heart like this, follow us